7:40. Welcome back. Captain Kirk McLean joining us right now. Happy Valentine's Day. I like the red trim on your jacket here with the theme.
It doesn't quite fit, but
yeah,
my friends at Scotiabank.
It's very slimming on you. You look good.
It's black, right? That's it. You notice?
Yeah, he's got to stay fit. He's the ambassador for our Canucks,
right.
And it's always great when there are major events happening in the city. We've talked a bit about this Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada, all 7 Canadian teams in action. But on a local scale, there's going to be a terrific event in Ladner. Tell us about it.
Yes, on Saturday I'll be at the Ladner Leisure Centre, tongue twister, from 1 to 3, and supporting Hockey Day in Canada.
And you know, when you say you're supporting Hockey Day in Canada, give us a feel. You know, we've seen Rogers Hometown Hockey, the people that have come out, the interaction that happens, the benefit for you as a player, and you know, the impact that you see on the community, kids and parents.
Well, that's exactly what's going to be going on. I'll be there signing autographs and doing other things with interacting with South Delta minor hockey and enjoying myself. I've had the opportunity to do it in other towns throughout BC, and it's always a good day. The kids get a good kick out of it, and obviously the parents probably remember me a little bit more than the kids, so it's fun seeing the smile on their faces as well.
So what do the kids ask you? You know, in the 90s, that was our golden era, Stanley Cup final run. What do the kids ask you, and when you look back at your highlights, what do you like to share and advice about up-and-coming hockey players?
Well, they usually ask me what was your favorite part of your career or your favorite save or moment, and of course the 94 playoff series, playoff run certainly comes to the front, so I kind of explain and go through what happened there with the odd game here and there throughout my career that I also
Robert Reichel, yeah.
Yes, that one there. That is on my I think on my Facebook. That's what's there, I think.
As it should be. It was a beauty.
Yeah, no, it was a special moment without a doubt. But you know, it's a fun day. Like the kids are enjoying it, of course, the hockey that goes on throughout the day across Canada, not just through the minor hockey, but obviously the NHL has all Canadian teams playing at the same time. You're
going to be out there, Sportsnet Pacific's James Cybulski. He's going to be joining you. What are you going to make James do while he's out there?
Well, probably not much. He's probably going to be following me around, doing some interviews, and maybe we'll involve him in a few things. We'll see how it goes. There's a few secrets out there that we can't share.
Okay, we don't want to give it all away, but we do know the Canucks are in action. They're taking on the Flames tomorrow night. What do you like about the team, and what's been going on? Big win versus Chicago a couple days back.
They're definitely resilient. You know, they're going through a stretch where they're win one, lose one, win one, lose one, but they seem to be bouncing back, and huge win obviously in Chicago. Tonight, excuse me, is going to be an emotional one against Boston because we all know the rivalry through the Stanley Cup. So they need to coming off the road, even though it was a short road trip. For that first game back is always a tough one, but this is a big one, and then roll right into Calgary, which is you know, they're battling for that final playoff spot at the moment.
It's a tight race in the Western Conference, and when you talk about emotional intensity in hockey, do you think that rivalry is as intense with the Bruins now as it was a couple of years ago, given the changes?
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's the same. I think you know, they're creating their new rivalries with Calgary again, who was huge when I was playing. You know, obviously Anaheim. You know, the teams that are in their own conference or their own division, which the games they need to win to really solidify playoff spots.
Well, Ladner is where the party's at tomorrow. You can see Kirk McLean and friends, the Ladner Leisure Center, correct?
Yes.
1 p.m. to 3 p.m. You will be down there.
Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah, we'll work on that. Hashtag Hockey Day and hdIC.ca for you to find out more about all of the fun happening across the country. Before we take a quick break, let's check in with Don and see what is coming up. And by the way, 4 p.m. Jets and Red Wings, and again Canucks and Flames Hockey Night in Canada, 7 p.m. on Omni and CBC.